previously, she says optimistically that everybody is going to remember it. So, if you're asked to simplify a surd, it doesn't need to get rid of the surd, okay, because a surd is something that you need to have the square root in it. If you have terms that are added together, you can think of them as like terms, alright? So here, if I've got 7 root 2 plus 2 root 2, anyone? 9 root 2. 9 root 2, translate that. Why can't we add 3 root 5 and 2 root 7? Huh? Yeah, no like terms as it were, no, not the same or not the same surd. 8 root 7 minus root 7? 7 root 7, okay good. Sometimes people will say it's just 7 or just 8 because they think we're taking away the root 7.
Is that not 1? Yeah, is that not 1? Or 2? There's 1.
Secretly, there's 1 root 7 here, so 8 root 7 take away 1 root 7 is 7 root 7.
It's not about 7 root 7. Isn't that a thing?
No. Root 7 times root 7 would be 7 multiplied by that. That's what you're thinking. Alright, so that's adding, subtracting, twisting ends. If we're multiplying them, the order we multiply doesn't matter. But basically, if you've got 2 different roots, this would become what? Remember?
12.
Root 35. Okay, why is that, Mia?
5 times 7 is 35.
Yeah. Okay, so if they are separate roots, you can just combine them to be one single one. Equally, obviously, if we had this, we could change it to be these 2 separate ones. Okay, so obviously it works both ways. So root 2 multiplied by root 3 multiplied by root 5. Root 30, yeah. Root 11 times root 11. 1. 11. Okay, so it is root 121, but secretly what I want you to do is to recognize if you have, if we have the square root 11 multiplied by the square root 11, it's just going to be 11, okay? Because essentially what you're doing is you are squaring a square root, which means that these 2 bad boys are cancelling each other out, okay? So just recognize that. Try not to leave or go to root 121 and just keep recognizing that you would have just 11. Yes, 11 exactly.
So it's not root 11.
Well, yes, because the square root of 121 is 11.
So which one is
11. If you left that this, it would be much wrong if you had simplified it. Because you should be recognizing that the square root of 121. If you left it root 121, you would get much wrong. You're supposed to recognize that the square root of 121 is 11.
Oh, okay.
Are you with me? If there are big numbers in front, they can just be multiplied by each other. So what would this bad boy be?
10 root 50.
Just the ants? I don't know why there's such a big gap. There's not much. 5 root 3 multiplied by 4 root 3?
Oh, 20 times 3. 60.
Oh. Okay, are we going to look at that? So the 5 multiplied by 4 gave us the 20, and then the root 3 multiplied by the root 3 gave us just 3, and then we actually worked to work that bad way out. Yeah? So sometimes the colours do assist, just point that out. This is being squared, what does that mean? By self, yes. So I'm going to rewrite this as 3 root 5 multiplied by 3 root 5. Sometimes it's easier just to get that visual aid when you're doing these. And that reminds you you're going to have to be squaring both of these 2 babies. So you've got 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9. And you've got root 5 multiplied by root 5, which is 5. Which is 45. Ooh, it's cute. Alright, so you've got root 5 huge. So this means root 5 times root 5 times root 5. So what's root 5 multiplied by root 5?
That's 5.
So we've just got 5 root 5. Okay. This is where some people start to struggle a little bit. Again, if you're asked to simplify something, it may mean that they don't want you to join terms together, but they want you to change the format of it. So if we had root 20, if you were to type that into the baby couch, remember the ones from the little ones, they would give it to you in a different format. What they're doing is they are saying, well, we can write this in a different way. Now, root 20, as we've just discussed, could have been written root 2 multiplied by root 10. You all happy with that? Yeah. Is there another way we could write it? Oh, we could do root 1, root 20, root 4, and root 5.
But then doesn't that simplify to 2?
Yes, exactly. So these two are no good to man or beast because they're just, you just put it to two different surds rather than one. But this one is good because we know that root 4 has a value of 2. So this would now be written as 2 root 5. So if you were to put that in your count into the baby count and press equals, it would say that it was 2 root 5. Okay? So the key thing is what we're looking for here are square factors. Okay? So any factors of these numbers that are square numbers. It's no good to look for a factor that's not squared because we saw that these babies here, it wasn't helpful. Okay, but if you find something that's a square number, we can make it a whole number. So if we've got root 63, any square numbers go into that?
9 and 1. 9 or no, it's 9 salary.
9 multiplied by 7. Yeah, 9 there. Because I'm the mum calculator, we're struggling. So, Malai, totes correct. So this becomes 3 root 7. Okay? So we are always needing to make sure that it's our highest number that goes into it. So for example, if we had root 35, there are no square numbers that go into it, so we cannot simplify. Okay? So that's not simplified. Okay, because there's no square numbers going into there. Now, just as a slight side note, sometimes we know that we can add these things if, oh shush, no, what happened there? We know that we can add surds if they have the same value here. So what might happen is that you may get a question like something like this. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what. So if you had a question like that, you might look at that and say, well, I can't simplify it because I have a different number here. Okay? But we know that root 32 can be written as root 16 root 2. Are you with me? So then this question now becomes 5 root 2 plus 4 root 2, which is 9 root 2. You happy with that? So that's the kind of thing where those two kinds of questions combine, in that they've written them in a different format, but we're able to use this method to change our question and enable us to add like terms. Okay? Expanding brackets. I know you're all very capable of foiling stuff, but just a reminder of whenever you see a bracket with a square sign, please just write the bracket out twice. You may think, whatever, I don't need to, but especially when you're in a test condition and the exam pressure hits and people panic and make silly mistakes. So we're going to write up 2 brackets, then we're going to use FOIL. So we've got 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4. 2 multiplied by root 3 is just 2 root 3. And then root 3 multiplied by 2 is another 2 root 3. And then root 3 multiplied by root 3 is 3. Okay? Then I can actually join these terms, so I get 7. And I can join these babies here and get, oh, and I've also got 4 root 3. So we've gone from an expansion of a FOIL where we're usually ending up with 3 terms to just 2. Okay, but if you write, as long as you write your brackets out, you're going to make sure you get the right answer. You okay with that? 1 plus root 5 minus 3. So we've got root 5 minus 3 plus 5 minus 3 root 5. So I'm just following the FOIL. And again, joining like terms, we've got negative 3 plus 5 gives us 2. And root 5, subtract 3 root 5 is secretly negative 2 root 5. Because you've got a positive 1 and you're subtracting 3. Wait, I'll write you 3. Oh, awesome. And 2 plus root 7, 2 minus root 7. Okay, again, following FOIL, we've got 4 plus, oh, minus 2 root 7 plus 2 root 7 minus 7. What happens to the middle term here? Becomes 0, so you end up with 4 subtract 7. Now I know we can obviously simplify that, but I want to just draw your attention to something here. Did anyone look at this and say, oh, I know what this is going to end up as? Yes, right. Shush now. Say it a bit louder. Yes, because this here is 2 squared, and this is root 7 squared, isn't it? And we're subtracting them. And we know that because we've got the same things front and back brackets, and one is plus and one is minus. Okay? So when we do our FOILing, we know that those middle 2 terms are going to disappear. So we can just go straight to 2 squared minus root 7 squared. Yes? So just keep an eye on that. And this is coming into play in a second when we look at rationalizing surds. So just remember that happens. And so obviously that final answer is then going to be negative 3. So having said that, voila, another example. We've got 1 minus root 3 and 1 plus root 3. So I can go straight to saying this is going to be 1, subtract 3, which is negative 2. You happy with that? Yes. Opción.